Hello, this is Lorelei Rutledge, Research and Information Services Librarian at the University of Utah's Marriott Library. This tutorial will cover how to use the EndNote Web Cite While You Write feature to create and format reference pages and in-text citations. If you're not familiar with EndNote Web, go ahead and check out my previous tutorials, which cover the basics of EndNote Web, as well as how to import references from library databases into EndNote Web. For this tutorial, I'm going to start straight from my EndNote Web account. So the first step is to go up to the Format tab, click on the Cite While You Write plugin and download the plugin that you need. Once you've downloaded the plugin, restart your machine and open EndNote Web again. Since I've already restarted my machine, I'm going to go ahead and open my Microsoft Word document. You'll see now that up here I have this sort of free-floating EndNote Web toolbar. If you are using Microsoft Word in a PC, you may get a button up here that says something like EndNote Web, and you'll get access to a similar toolbar. Not all of the icons look the same, but the functionality is the same in both layouts. So let's take a look at what this toolbar can do. This first button, the EN Web button, will let me open EndNote Web automatically if I haven't opened it already. This next button, called Find Citations, is probably the one that you'll use the most, because it lets you put in-text citations in your paper. So for instance, let's go down to the end of my first paragraph where I have a quotation. Now I want to put my reference in. I'm going to click on Find Citations and search either by author, year, or title. And I know that my item has sport in the title. And then I'll go ahead and pick the one that I want. And you'll see under Insert I have a few options. So for instance, if I wanted to just insert and display as just the author and year for an in-sentence citation, I could do that. Or I could use any of these other options. I'm just going to do the regular insert. And you'll see that we get the authors and the year. But now we have a problem. I want to put the page number in here to reference where I got this quotation directly. One option is to just type it in, but sometimes this doesn't always work because Word will delete this when you try to open the paper again. So a better option than doing this is instead to go up to this little button that's shaped like a pencil that says Edit and Manage Citations. Here, go down to Pages and type in the page number that you want to cite. If you click OK, you'll see that it automatically adds the page number to your citation. This is a better way to just add page numbers. You'll also see that when I put that in, if we scroll down, I got the beginning of a reference page here with this formatted in APA style. Another important button that we're going to look at here is this one that says Format Bibliography. Basically what this allows you to do is to say what document you're working on, so we're working on document 1, and to tell it what output style that you want. So, for instance, I could change this at any point from APA to any of these other styles I want. I can also change the layout here, so I could change the font of my bibliography. I could change, if I were doing a citation style that required numbering, I could change the numbering, and basically other formatting options. Under the Instant Formatting button, I can automatically update my reference list as new citations are added to a document. You should have instant formatting on as sort of the default setting, but if you don't, you might try turning it on. These other buttons are less commonly used, but for instance, you can unformat your citations. So if you want to get rid of the formatting, if you want to remove field codes, which we rarely ever use, if you want to export your library, so if you wanted to just export it, you could click here and then export it directly into a document. If you wanted to change your preferences or get help, you could use these buttons. However, these first 3 or 4 buttons are going to be the ones that you use the most. So this concludes our tutorial about how to use the Cite While You Write feature in EndNote Web to create and format reference pages and in-text citations. Please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any further questions. Thank you!